Hiya, Cosmic Cat here. Welcome to the channel. It is time to get in tune with our inner child. How is your inner child today? Do me a favor and do yourself one too. Place your hand on your upper abdomen. Breathe in through your nostrils, white light, cleansing light, angelic light. Breathe that oxygen into the top of your head. And then slowly exhale out and feel your stomach expand and deflate. Feel that movement. With your hand on your belly, ask your inner child, how are you today? And see what happens. We're going to read the affirmations for the inner child for this day, and then we'll pull some cards regarding the feelings, okay? It is November 26th. And it is also about reparenting. We recently had this one too, I believe. So much is chaotic right now. A lot of initiation, integration, releasing, and releasing, also bringing in new energy is happening right now at this time. If you're feeling that, everything is, it's transitioning, and not just our own individual bodies, but also the earth, the entire earth as well. Okay, say this sentence with me. Today I honor the seasons of the self. Let's say that together. Today I honor the seasons of the self. Today I welcome the necessary cycles of reparenting my inner child. There are times I feel like an infant and want to be nurtured. At times I feel defiant and stubborn, like a testy 2-year-old. When my adolescent feelings surface, I feel a surge of sexual energy along with the fiery rebellion. Healing comes when I can honor my inner child at whatever age and stage she presents herself to me. Sometimes I feel stuck or impatient with my recovery process. I do not want to feel old feelings or work through old issues. Yet I am wiser than I was when I began my recovery, and my maturity allows me to reach deeper levels of understanding. I choose to silence the critical inner voices of doubt and impatience. Today, I bring fresh experiences to old issues and recurring memories. Today, I honor the seasons of the self. The seasons of the self, this goes hand in hand with the wheel of the year. And it's all about understanding how we are the earth. We are not just deeply connected to this earth that we are on, but we are literally part of it, and how our lives mirror the cycles of the season. The cycles of, so our seasons of the self. Start to implement in your life how your season of your life is reflected and mirrored back to you with the weather today. Have you ever noticed when you feel have you ever noticed whenever you feel excuse me, and we're using the fairy deck today as well, how you feel whenever the sun doesn't come out? You know, have you ever heard of seasonal depression? That's something I'm extremely familiar with. I'm extremely guided by the weather. And the deeper I go spiritually on my path and own journey for healing, the deeper it becomes. Also, the more awareness that is raised into my life. This is so interesting how I didn't flip those over. See how these things are happening right now. Transformations. You may be feeling and experiencing this too at this time. But these two cards are left unknown. And I just automatically flip this over. Let's go ahead and light some stars here, because that was definitely Source doing that for us there. And allow yourself to interpret how you feel that energy, what that meant, the meaning behind this is not is breaking away from society's teachings when it comes to religion, spirituality, when it comes to education, history, how history is construed to be perceived as something different than what it actually was. Understanding that just because your mind or your brain thinks left to right because you were taught this way doesn't mean that that is what you're comfortable with. Self-expression is coming in. Being able to express yourself. So the season of yourself, you are very much right now experiencing a new season of you. This can take time to adjust. You've come this far, Spirit is saying. I want to pause for a moment and also let you know I have a crystal ball here. I scry. If I receive messages, I will share them with you at that time. And I have clear cognizance. So whenever I get downloads, this energy, sometimes when I share some things with you, it's sometimes coming through me, not necessarily me, but it's connected. We are all interconnected, as so with the earth as well. So coming back to your healing, honoring your inner child, honoring you, breaking free from addictions and habits and ways that do not serve you. Maybe they did serve you at one time. Shame is coming up. Guilt is coming up. They're asking you to make sure that you are aware of shame and guilt the moment it surfaces. And we're going to pull an insight card right now to see what other message there is for us here. Okay, take a bigger view. There's always a bigger view. Whatever the situations and challenges we are facing, there is always a frame of reference that can provide us with some perspective. In a mindfulness practice, the always accessible bigger view is our ability to just be aware, to know. Next time you find a difficult emotion arising in your mind, bring your awareness to that experience. The part of yourself that knows the difficult emotion is not itself difficult. If you practice taking the bigger view, the more space you'll give yourself to deal with challenges as they arise. This is also separating, not attaching yourself to emotions. making sure that, and I'll hold that up for you, making sure that whenever you do have an emotion, maybe you're trying to release, let go of, purge, and you feel like it's let go, but it comes back. Once it comes back, there is an importance of you actually making sure that you understand. What did that say? It said, the part of yourself that knows the difficult emotion is not itself difficult. Knowing that the emotion is external. Realizing if you start to train your brain in the way as separating it, allowing that emotion to exist, not denying it, but allowing it to be separate from you. Allowing it to be something so that you don't identify yourself as taking on that emotion as that identifies who you are. Okay? I hope this makes sense. You have the capability, as the very first card we opened is the Magician. And they are asking me to go right to left today. How do you feel about that? They want to know as well. Write in your journal, and your inner child is curious too, they're saying. So write in your journal about what this really actually means to you. Your intuition is heightened. And this ties in really well as far as emotions with the way the book had explained here on the bottom about bringing fresh experiences to old issues and recurring memories. This is also part of it. Reparenting, reflecting back and seeing this in a new light. Being a magician, understanding, living here on earth as if you're already in heaven, or wherever you see the afterlife, however you visualize it for you. Understanding the loop, the tie, the interconnectedness that's woven in to all. I'm also getting I'm feeling inside getting a message in the crystal ball of Taurus energy, the bull. So stubbornness. I think stubbornness even came. Yeah, it did. Stubbornness came here. At times I feel defiant and stubborn, like a testy 2-year-old. And that's when you are meant to pause and reflect. Write in your journal why, so that you can get to the actual root. Because the surface level of why you're feeling that tantrum or that 2-year-old defiant self stubbornness could actually be because of something else completely and entirely different. Now, there is some rabbit energy coming in, so we might have some witches here with us. And at the same time, there could be someone with a lot of fear in their hearts. So tap into your heart. Start to breathe. And they're wanting you to open your chest. Put your hands, extend your arms all the way out, and your shoulders as far away. Really bringing your chest to the front. And breathing in all the way to the top of the head, and slowly exhaling, feeling that breath going down your spine. They're wanting you to do this at least 3 times, or as long as you need, many times as you need, to start to feel your heart soften. Okay? You are the magician here. You have the capability, you have all the tools that you need in order to be that season of change for yourself. You don't need anyone else to do this for you. They are definitely wanting you to understand, to call on them, your spirit guides, your ancestors. Maybe you've seen, someone's had a dream of an ascended master recently, a picture of someone, but you don't know who this is. This is you coming to a space with your life and understanding having your intuition heightened, being optimistic, spontaneous. We are in Sagittarius season, which is all about being spontaneous, spontaneity, adventurous, having audacity to stand up for yourself, your inner child. We are very much close to a holiday in the States that is part of, it's a teachings that what was taught in school, what is taught in school, that is completely blinds us from the authentic truth. But this is showing that you are beginning a new relationship with your inner child. Do something today, right to left. Someone already said they can't do this. You're blocking yourself. Allow yourself to release that. And transform. Be the magician. Transform that thought from saying into the opposite. So instead of saying, I can't do that, say, I can do this. Even if you're not doing it yet, just say, I can do this. I can transform that thought. Okay? Six of Swords. Calling upon source, ancestors, and spirit guides is exactly what's helping you bring yourself to safety. And I just felt Mary Magdalene's energy. She's been here this morning already. I actually called upon her myself earlier. Michael is here as well. And so it's not by chance we have the fire. I said fire and I meant to say swords. Very interesting. You're understanding. You receive that big amount of love, the heart hug from Source, from the Creator. And this has enlightened you, opened your trust up to yourself, is what Spirit says. And it's bringing you to safety. You're moving away from those rough rapids into a very much softer, smoother environment. This could have been the rabbit energy I was feeling, almost as if someone here is always on eggshells or afraid of being abused in their environment. And this could be your childhood, or this could be something you're experiencing now. Because oftentimes the selection of a partner does come from a mirror or reflection of one of our parents. And you're learning, not just are you getting the love, the tender love and care that you have never ever felt in your life, that is going to really boost, open up your heart, expand it. And your heart and your mind, they're saying your mind too. It's going to allow you to really break free from those internal chains. Yeah, break free and break through. Mental clarity. Look, and there's a rabbit, you guys. Rabbits are very tied This is a pure rabbit. They're super fast. They're cute. They got the cutest little tail. Yeah, you're gonna have a mental breakthrough. Mental breakthrough of the mind. Conflict. You're moving away from conflict. And that is a season that is going to encourage, well, it's the steps that you must do in order to honor the seasons of your life, seasons of yourself. And it can be emotional, painful, stressful. But you understand on a deeper level now why this must happen. Even if society isn't in agreement with you, you understand more now than any time before. They really keep wanting me to hold this card up for you. So there's someone here is feeling something in your body. Raise awareness to what you're feeling, where you're feeling it. It's actually right. And they're telling me it's in your solar plexus. It is in your upper abdomen. If you've been trying to release something, please work on making sure that you can purge this before 2026. If you're watching at current time. If you are not, it is a timeless and general reading. So the energy is always ever present. Trust yourself, release the self-doubt, release the insecurities, release guilt and shame, the right and wrong, and bring into your life the love in your heart, the empowerment in your belly, the courage in your womb, and stability in your sexual spaces. Because we did have here also this comment here about, when my adolescent feelings surface, I feel a surge of sexual energy along with the fiery rebellion. Yeah. So you're on a healing path. Allow yourself to call upon whoever it is. You can, if you're not even sure who to call upon, I mean, you can call upon universe, source, creator, God, higher power, and also again Archangel Michael. They are bringing up a cord cutting ceremony. There may be some self-destructive habits that you still have and you're working through. You're asked to call upon Archangel Michael and not just ask for his protection, but ask to borrow his sword so that you may use that sword in a cord cutting meditation and cut those toxic cords that are tangled up in your body. There's some sort of tanglement of like ropes or vines that are wrapped around your heart and your mind. And it is important to unravel this binding, okay? So call upon them, cut those cords, be patient, and allow the process to unfold and unravel. It may be challenging and feel very, very uncomfortable at times, but keep in mind that it is for not just your greater good, but the entire universe's as well. That's the message for you today. Have a cosmic day and tonight. Meow.